Hello and welcome to Fashion Report Friday, the weekly video series trying to get you the most MGP humanly possible every week on a Friday when judging begins for the Fashion Report minigame inside the Gold Saucer. This is week 262 and the theme is Garlean Winter. The individual clues include Imperial Couture for our chess piece, Pirates in the Sky for our glove slot, The Creator for our legs, and Fashionably Late Allegan for our boots. In this video we have a 100 score, an 80 with dies, and the easiest 80 possible. Without further ado then, for a 100 score, I chose this week to go as a striking job. Now, specifically, you're going to choose whatever job you have access to and work around that. A lot of the pieces are locked to job, just to let you know. So if that kind of turns you off, you might want to go to the other sections of the video that are chaptered. First of all then, I went for the Imperial Coat of Striking. This is possibly the first time that I can remember that they're using brand new Endwalker gear for Fashion Report, specifically from the Tower of Babel. So any of the chess pieces from the Tower of Babel, that's the Imperial Coat of Scouting, Aiming, Casting, Fending, Maiming, Striking, in this case, or Healing, all of those will work for gold rating, and there are no other alternatives to this that will give the same score. So then, moving on to our hands, now I've chosen that I'm a striking job, I am going to go for the striking related Sky Pirates gloves, or I'm going to go for the Tantalus gloves. Now this is going to depend on what you have access to. The Tantalus gloves are part of the 150 days subscribed veteran reward. If you have access to those, if you're a veteran player that has been around, then you should be able to equip those, no problem. I think most people will have access to those, but if you don't, you can go for the Sky Pirates gloves as well. So in that case, if I didn't have those, I would simply get the Sky Pirates gloves of striking to go with that chess piece, or so on and so forth. Any of the Sky Pirates gauntlets and gloves will work for gold this week. For the legs then, this has to be any prototype or Alexandrian breeches of fending, so that's both the normal version and the savage version upgraded leg pieces from the Alexander Heart of the Creator level. So basically, if you're going to do this on normal, perhaps you just want to go in there, get what you need and exchange it, simply go into the normal mode of Heart of the Creator and kill that particular boss there, and you'll have to kill this twice because you need to get 4 of the tarnished Alexandrian springs. The boss will drop 2 springs maximum every time you kill it, so do that twice unsynced, and it takes like 1 minute 50 seconds, something like that. Then go back to Idleshire, go up to the vendors, and on the left you will have the Alexandrian exchange, and then choose whatever tab your obviously gear would be in. In this case, we're going for striking again to match the other pieces, which is Disciple of War 1. Exchange those springs and you have yourself a piece of gear. Equip that and that will do you for gold. Any of the prototype or Alexandrian upgrade versions from Savage will give you gold this week. And then finally, for the 100, we have the boot slot, and you named it. The Late Allegan clue is the thing to go for. So I've gone for the Late Allegan Solarettes of Striking. This will cost you 2,000 wolf marks over at the Wolf's Den Pier. So if you've done a lot of PvP this season because of all of those lovely rewards, glamour and stuff like that, mounts and things, then this is a prime opportunity to spend it on something. So get yourself whatever Late Allegan boots you need for whatever job you've chosen. And that's the 100 score. Not as simple as just equipping any old stuff for any class in the game, unfortunately. So let's move on to the easiest 80 with dies. First of all, our dies are pretty horrendous. We have Grape Purple, which is an NPC vendor die for 216 gil on our weapon in a game, any weapon in a game. And then we have 4 gunmetal black dies, which are 500 Sky Builder scripts each. So that's a total of 2,000 Sky Builder scripts, or of course through the market board with the extortionate prices you're going to pay there. And then finally, past the gunmetal black on helm, chest, hands and legs, we have Peacock Blue, which is an Amalja Beast Tribe vendor option for the feet. So peacock blue. All in all, I don't think the dies are really that good, but what it has given us is the inclination that lesser black colours than gunmetal black are useful for the Easy 80. So as we switch to the Easy 80 here, we can see that we've gone for the Tantalus gloves because they're equipable by every job, class and gender in the game, level 1 and above, because they're a veteran reward, and we've dyed those soot black dye because soot black is a lesser form of the gunmetal black. Then we've dyed any leg piece in the game, again soot black dye, that gives us extra points, and then finally any feet in the game, peacock blue. With those 3 dyes, which are fairly easy to get and quite easy to get from a market board, I would imagine, if you shop around, and the Tantalus gloves, you can get yourself an Easy 80 very easily. Another way of doing this, of course, is looking back at the 100 and mixing and matching 2 of those items. For example, if you happen to have, I don't know, the late Allegan striking boots and the striking Imperial coat, combine those 2 and you'll get an 80 score. You only need to get 80 points to be able to get the maximum MGP for the week anyway. Beyond that, it's just simply working towards cumulative scores for Kasumi, the NPC, to buy the spring attire and things like that. So for maximum MGP, just combine 2 of the items from the 100, or, like I say, mix and match some of the dyes here as we've shown. Anyway, much love. Thank you so much for watching these videos. 262 of these so far. Let's see if we can do another 262. And it keeps getting more interesting. Hopefully they run out of jet black dyes and gunmetal black dyes to use, or this is going to get very expensive very quickly, as we will likely be able to predict what to buy and sell on Fridays. Anyway, much love. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your Friday, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.